All right. You guys, you're over 50, right? Do you really look how you want to look? Do you have the look that you had when you were in your 20s? Probably not. None of us do. But do you really want to be an example for your family and for your spouse and your friends, and be somebody that people aspire to be and aspire to look like? Or do you want to be the fat guy at the party? And I think unfortunately in our society we've made it acceptable to be just on the borderline of being diabetic, and unfortunately that's encouraged by the media and food companies and Coca-Cola and everybody else you can think of that want you to think it's okay to eat all day and eat junk food and drink soft drinks and eat complete garbage. And that is what is making this country go into a health crisis. And it seems like used to just be guys our age that were really getting out of shape, and a lot of that has to do with age. Like anything, any item, the older it gets, the less organized it is, the more disorganized it becomes. That's the same with living things or man-made things. As they get older, things start to fall apart. But I'm seeing more and more now of people in their 20s and even in their teens, and our children are obese. They got bad habits, and a lot of that is our fault. It's our generation's fault. So what I'm looking to do is talk to mainly guys. I don't have a lot of knowledge as far as women's fitness over 50, but I do as far as men's, and I've been able to keep myself in very good shape. From, I would say, starting from age 40 till now, and I'd like to share that knowledge with as many people as I can. Plus, I hate to hear stories of guys having heart attacks in their 40s, 50s, having diabetes, having these preventable diseases that are caused by lack of fitness, lack of exercise, poor diets, poor eating habits, combination of all those things. And of course, genetics is going to play a role in that. Anybody who says it doesn't is lying to you, but that cannot be used as a crutch. We can't say, well, I'm just destined to be obese. My parents were obese. My family's obese, or somebody in my family was obese, so I'm going to be that way. that's really just an excuse. It's a cop-out. If you, same thing with as far as your muscle building, your hypertrophy, which means building muscle. Yes, some people are more genetically gifted and can build that muscle easily, and others really have to work at it. But again, it's not an excuse. My genetics are not fantastic for building muscle, but a lot of hard work and diet, exercise, I'm able to do that. Been able to do that. I can tell you can have abs. Abs are all the rage right now. Didn't used to be a thing, but now that same media that tells you to drink those soft drinks, they say, they want you to have those abs. And that's what we see in movies and television now. Your action heroes, the men that you're supposed to look up to, that play these roles in these movies. They didn't used to have the big rippling muscles that they have now, and they didn't have the abdominal washboard look, the tight waist. Didn't used to have that, but that's essential now to play those action roles. So we're being told, of course, drink as much sugary drinks as you want, and eat as much pizza as you can, and all these things, but at the same time, we're being told you need to look like an action hero. So I am here to help you look more like an action hero and put down the pizza. It's really not as difficult as you think. In the coming videos, we're going to talk about things like fasting, talk about things like meal timing. We're going to talk about how to work out, frequency of workouts, timing of workouts, fasted cardio, how much cardio you really need to do, which is not near as much as you think. Abs are made in the kitchen. That is a fact. If you're older, we're gonna touch on some hormone optimization. It's always an issue. Just you're getting your blood work done and seeing what is actually going on in your body. All those things are a factor. Whether you're going to be an over 50 person who looks like they're over 50 and feel terrible when you wake up in the morning, or if you're gonna look younger than you are and feel younger than you are. So until then, I'll sign off here. Like, comment, subscribe, and we're gonna get into this thing.